guys. So in this video I am going to be brushing my friend's very long hair, as well as doing a bit of scratching on her back and arms. So I hope you guys really enjoy. She's got the longest hair and it's so pretty and so fun to play with. So we did kind of a day of filming together where she actually did a video scratching my back because I'd gotten that request from Marco in the comments a while back, and of course I, took him up on that. I thought it was a great idea. I was so happy to get my back scratched. So she scratched my back, which was really, really sweet of her, and she did an amazing job. Both just the back scratching, but also I feel she did a really great job in a video for you guys and made it relaxing. And thank you for all of your sweet comments about her ASMR skills, because I really want her to start a channel, and I think I've convinced her, because she would just be so relaxing and she's just great. So I'll keep you posted if she does. But yeah, so that day she did the back scratching on me, and then I did this hair brushing video for her. We both get lots and lots of tingles when our hair is brushed, our back is scratched. So we both literally, after being the one pampered, can barely keep our eyes open, and we need like 10 minutes to recover. So I was especially thankful to her because I actually got to get my back scratched. I've never had that happen in a video on my channel, so it was really nice. So she's got a cute little crisscross dress on so that we could scratch as much of her back and arms as possible. I'm just kind of lightly, gently scratching and kind of just touching, tickling the back. And I've got quite long nails on that tend to feel really, really nice. And I'm just playing with her hair a little bit, kind of pulling at it, just gently but enough to like feel that nice pull on like your scalp. I really loved her hairbrush because it's almost as if there's like a tiny bead in the inside. And I've heard brushes like this before, I don't know what it is, but there's this like little kind of jingly thing on the inside that just like makes a perfect hairbrushing sound. Hard to explain, but I like it very much. I did another video this same day using this brush and scratching on my jeans and like the carpet and couch, and I really enjoyed it. I think you guys did too, so you can check that out if you like brush sounds. So I'm just doing a bit of braiding in kind of like a bit of a delicate way, just kind of taking one part, putting it over the shoulder, flipping it to the middle, etc. There is a bit of traffic outside of the windows of where she lives, so sorry if you can hear some cars driving by once in a while. So sometimes when my friend comes over, for like, we do like game nights with my friends and I, who are kind of, we're in each other's bubble during this COVID time, and we've just been like a blessing to one another just to have each other. We've had so much fun, but sometimes when she comes over, like, we're just going to have dinner and play games and such, but I still am like, can I brush your hair? I want to brush your hair and play with it. She's like, yes, please. She loves it. So like, I do it sometimes for her when we're not even filming, because it's like we're all talking and having a nice time, but I still just love it. It's super fun and relaxing. She just got some tingles there. I'm kind of separating her hair to kind of go to the nape of the neck there, and just like gently scratch and kind of tickle, and going up and down. I liked the idea of using the brush on her skin, kind of doing a bit of back scratching just with the brush. Scrubbing some of that hair, bringing it to the back again. I'm kind of like, this is where I started to hear the sound of the brush on the jeans, just kind of accidentally, but I loved it, so that's why I did the video of it. I feel like I should find some other clothing that would sound really nice with the brushes, like a brush like this scratching on it. So I've brought you to a bit more of a close-up view, so you can just hear a bit better. So I'm just kind of stroking through her hair with the brush, and you can really hear the bristles against the hair when it's closer up like this. Scrubbing my nails, scratching through the hair onto her back, and these great sounding straps that are crisscrossed. A lot of you have commented on how cute my friends' dresses have been for some of these back scratching videos. And it's so funny because in both cases where you guys have commented, it's her husband who have picked these out for her. Like, apparently, and this actually happens often when I say, like, I like something she's wearing, she's like, he picked that out too, like, he has great taste. She feels like she doesn't usually pick out the best stuff for herself, and then he'll come by and like grab something, and she's like, you're right, that's like, I really like this. He's just really good at picking out stuff for her, which is really funny. It's not normally the case. Scratching on her shoulders and arms, back into that hair, scratching the head, just a bit of the nape of the neck and the scalp there. I did do a whole video of that as well. I'm referencing so many other videos today, but that way you kind of know if there are portions that you really like, you can go watch a whole video of them. So probably within the month I did a head scratching video with her. The whole thing was head scratching like that. I'm filming this video quite late at night, and it's actually the day before I'm travelling, so you might see this, a bit after, but that's what I'm at in life tonight as I'm filming. And I really wanted to get some more videos done for you guys before travelling, so I'm hoping to be able to get videos out consistently still to you, twice a day, even when I'm flying. And then of course when I'm in country that shouldn't be a problem. I'm still going to be giving you 2 videos a day. But yeah, I'm hoping to kind of schedule them so I can get them out to you even when I'm in the air. One more video to reference is the video where we went to a hair salon for her, where she got her hair professionally cut and shampooed and blown dry and everything. And I filmed it for a video for you guys. I love that video. If you like watching like a hairstylist, like a real one, do a haircut and shampoo and head massage, it was like, I think I've watched that video probably 15 plus times, just because I love watching the woman who did her haircut and everything. She was so like gentle, and she made, like, she did ASMR unintentionally, just the way in that she moved and did her job. It was just so relaxing to watch. So I'm just kind of giving a bit of a head scratch, going back down to the back. It's kind of nice when you're giving someone, like pampering them in this way, to kind of switch up the spots that you are scratching or massaging. I feel like you get more tingles when you're very first scratched in, like on your back, and then slowly it's very relaxing, but you get like some less tingles. So if you switch spots, it's kind of like keeps the tingles going. So we've swapped to a new position where I could scratch her arm for you guys. So I'm just gently scratching up and down on both the back of her hand there and arm, a bit into the elbow, which feels so nice, like super tingly. And then just flipping her little hand over and just light scratching on the palm of her hand. She's like a mermaid, look at her. She's got her long hair, this cute like beachy top, and then she's got her blanket there that like looks like her little mermaid tail. she's like one of the sweetest, most, she's such a sweet friend. I love her. So, I'm already thinking of which emoji to put in the comment section. I've been enjoying you guys putting an emoji that I choose in the comment section if you've gotten to the end of the video. And so, let's, for this video, if you've gotten to this point, go ahead and put a sun, like the big sun with like the rays coming all circular around it. Let's pop that in the comments if you've gotten to the end. And simply like, thank you guys so much for, whether you've been subscribed for years and years or just recently, like I really appreciate you guys so much. So, thank you guys so much for being with this channel for so long, some of you. And thank you so much for those of you who have recently joined up and are watching the videos. Like, I really hope you're enjoying them and having fun with putting the emojis in the comments. So yeah, the big sun. I've been trying to choose emojis for each video that like don't have anything to do with the video. So I'm just kind of finishing up the back scratch and hair play / brushing with just this little arm scratch. I only did this one arm just because of like camera angles and such. But in the video that she did with me, she also scratched my arm at the end. So thank you guys again for watching. I hope that you have a really nice rest of your day or night. Or maybe you're falling asleep. And as I often say, if you are falling asleep, don't worry about putting the emoji in the comments. I'd rather you just go to sleep, because that's really the point, is to get you relaxed and sleep. I wouldn't want to wake you up. So I hope to see you guys in the next video, and bye for now. Thanks again for watching. Hey you guys, in this video I'm just going to be brushing out my friend's hair. She's got 2 braids in. I'm just going to undo those and then brush away and let her rest while I do that. Hopefully she'll be feeling a lot of tingles and relaxation as I brush her hair. Actually, she will be going to get her hair done this week, and I am hoping to go with her to film as I think she gets her hair like washed and then blown dry and even curled. So she was so sweet and invited me to come and film. so we will do that together this week. Hopefully. Her hair is naturally curly. It's actually very curly naturally. But she often will blow dry it straight. And then the hairdresser like recurls it, but like with bigger curls. You can see kind of underneath more of the tight curls. On top here it's a little bit wavier. We're just sitting on the couch in my living room. And thankfully there are less like outside sounds tonight. Ironically, I hear like a train in the distant background right now, but generally it's actually a bit more quiet tonight. It's like 1 AM or so, 2 AM, not sure. We tend to film quite late. See, there's a train now that that's okay. It actually is a lot more quiet, but we do tend to film quite late to avoid the outside sounds. Just giving her a little bit of a head massage. I'll just scratch your back a little. She's a nice light blue sweatshirt on. It's a really pretty colour. I just have my natural nails at the moment. Let's get that off. channel. I guess that I consider to be one of the really early ASMR channels, like one of the, not first, but in the beginning. She has such relaxing videos and such a relaxing voice and personality. And she moved to, I want to say somewhere in South America. I can't remember exactly, but she was doing her ASMR videos from there last. I watched, the last time I watched her videos. Just pampering my friend. She just put up a video on her channel, like maybe within the last week, and I think it's my favourite video she's done so far. Her channel is called Soft Whispers, and her voice is like so incredibly relaxing. She's Egyptian and has the most beautiful voice when she's speaking in English and of course in Arabic as well. Just really naturally relaxing person and has kind of that magical touch when it comes to ASMR. So you can go check her channel out if you like Soft Whispers. Soft whispers. She's become one of my favourite ASMR channels whenever I can't sleep. I've been going to her channel lately quite a bit. Do you guys have any recommendations or suggestions, desires for videos with my friend? I often do back scratching on hair play like this, head massage, arm scratching, anything that you guys were wanting to request that maybe we haven't done or thought of. I actually did like this video with her where I was like outlining her and doing tongue clicking and some different sounds. So let me know if you have anything that you'd like to see that I wouldn't be aware of, or even if you just like, I just want more hair brushing, want more back scratching, let me know. also did normal tapping and a bit of scratching in that video too, but I focused a lot on fingerpad tapping because I don't have nails on right now and it's a bit easier to do that without longer nails. So, I have a question for you guys. Usually I wait until the very end of the video to ask you guys a question or give you a random emoji to put in the comment section, but I'm going to ask you now because I was just thinking about Olivia Kisper's channel and talking about my friend's channel. So, what is your favourite ASMR channel? And if you can't decide between two or something, feel free to put those, but you can write that in the comment section, just the names of the channels, and I will know what question you're answering, and I will know that you made it to this part of the video with me. I love learning about new channels and finding new triggers. Hey you guys, in this video I have my friend here with me. She's got long, beautiful, curly hair, and she's going to let us brush her hair for this video. We've been wanting to do this video together for some time, and we finally got time to sit down and film it. So I asked her, because I myself don't have curly hair, I told her, like, please tell me the steps for the proper way that you brush your hair so that I don't like mess it up. So she said first thing, it's got to be wet. So we got the water on her hair with the spray bottle, and then she's got this amazing brush. It really helps the way that this brush works, like it helps to not pull at any hairs. I think it's called like a flexible brush, or flex brush. So with anybody's hair, whether it be curly or straight, I always start at the bottom to make sure you're not getting out any knots at the bottom first, and then slowly moving up. Her hair's so soft and really easy to brush through. She wore like the perfect outfit for ASMR sounds, because I love the sound of this brush against her overalls, the jean overalls. So this is my friend who I've known for about 2 years here in Egypt. When I started going to the women's gym that I go to for dance classes, she was one of the first teachers that I had. I went to like a really early class one day, one of my first times, like very early on, doing Zumba classes at this gym, and she was the instructor, and it was really funny. We always remember this, but for some reason at that morning class, like, no one showed up. It was me and her the first like 5 minutes, and then thankfully a few others showed up after that, but we were just like looking at each other dancing, and she did a great job. Like, she just was professional. She did her thing, and to this day I take her Zumba classes, and she is fire. She's like a little ball of fire, so much energy, and she's a phenomenal dancer. And that's not always the case as Zumba instructors. You're not really required to be, I don't know, to have like dance training or background. You've got to be able to stay on the beat and on the rhythm, etc., and have some like groove going on. However, she's just like a legit dancer, and I just love her classes so much because of it. She gives like 200%. She never like stops and lets the class go to 100% without her. Like, she's always going to 100% also. And she just has a really sweet and kind heart. I love her, she's so sweet. Sweet and fierce. The bottom, we're just going to detangle there. There's a bit of a knot here, so I'm going to just hold it tight at the end so she doesn't feel anything. Just get it out. Perfect. You guys, there's a no talking version that's on the channel already. I'll try to link that below in case you want to watch hair brushing with no talking. We're just sitting here on a little yoga mat on the floor, so I'm more comfortable. And this is my apartment. I'm going to give her a little bit of a head scratch. She has a similar personality to me. Do you see that one of her straps is twisted? Hilarious. I would do that also. This is a little kind of comb. I thought I would try it. She brought this comb with her. It can kind of separate some smaller pieces and then curl them down. Just finding some individual bits, but it's getting a little frizzy, so I'm going to add some more water. Then kind of separate a few of these more frizzy bits and get them back curled up. She sent me a video leading up to our hair date, and it was like of a woman getting her curly hair done, and the hairdresser was kind of taking like sections and curling them like this, so this is my attempt at doing that, although I'm certain I'm not doing it accurately, but you know. Hair has so much body, it's super voluptuous. I love watching her hair when she dances, actually. It's got like a personality, it's like her hair has like a personality, moves with her. She's always got like some cute earrings on when she teaches, and some Zumba wear. Any of you guys a part of Zumba classes? If you're not familiar, it's basically a dance class that's like group dance. You don't have to have experience dancing. It's hip hop and like Latin styles mixed together. They have classes all over the US, and when I signed up for this women's gym here, I wanted to make sure I was really not going for the gym, I was going for the dance classes. So yeah, I've gone to this gym for like a few years now, and I really love it. I've only used like the equipment, and by equipment I mean like the treadmill, like maybe 3 times, 4 times. Otherwise it's all been dance classes. And workout, they've workout classes too, like weights classes and things like that. Just wetting the hair again because it was starting to get a bit frizzy. So these flex brushes, they move in a way where it's like nearly impossible to tangle hair, but sometimes the bottoms with really curly hair, you can get a little bit of a tangle at the bottom, but it's really easy to brush out with this brush. There's another ASMR channel that I really loved. They don't put videos out anymore, which makes me so sad, but I used to watch their videos all the time. It's called ASMR Twins. They're real twins. And about like a year ago they like randomly posted a video, and it was with these like flex brushes. They have really long hair, both of them, so they do a lot of like chit chat videos, brushing each other's hair, or they did in the past. They took a lot of those videos down, and I'm so sad. I used to watch them on repeat. I think they only have like a few videos up on their channel now, but anyhow, ASMR Twins are the ones that introduced me to these like flex brushes. They did like I think like a sponsored video where they received a handful of flex brushes and tested them on each other. This is my friend's brush, it's not mine, but at least from brushing her hair today, and her recommendation works really well with curly hair. ASMR Twins is actually a set of female twins who have another YouTube channel that's large, and they got into ASMR and decided to kind of do a little like branch off channel with ASMR, and so they did it for like, I don't know, a year and a half. But some of you might know them. Their names are Nina and Randa. They have a channel called, I believe, Nina and Randa. And I didn't know about them until the ASMR channel came out. I don't watch the regular channel. I've watched a few videos just to see what they do, but I really enjoyed their ASMR. I hope they start posting again someday, because it's just like really natural, chill, talking to each other, So like just like real life ASMR, just a natural time, which is what I love most, when it's, yeah, just really happening in a sense. So now that the hair is like really brushed out, I can brush from the top to the bottom. All the knots are pretty much gone. But usually when you're brushing hair, it's best to start at the tips, get out any little knots and work your way up. You guys see my little plant there? I wanted her to be like in the video. It's a plant I got from IKEA. Just wetting her hair again. It really does help. Keeps it really, really curly and doesn't go frizzy. But yeah, so that's one of my plants from IKEA, and I'm realizing that during the summer months I have to like kind of move the plant to different spots. Some of the like top, like the leaves on top, are kind of like almost like burning from sun or heat. They only need indirect sunlight. And I think the one you're looking at now just was getting maybe a little bit too much direct sunlight. So my boyfriend actually showed me that app that you can open and like take a picture of your plants with to see like if they're doing well or not. It was like, gave some tips once I took the picture and uploaded it, gave some tips on how to help it get better. So I kind of moved it to a different spot. It usually does really well in this spot, but it's been really hot in Egypt lately. So maybe the sun coming in the window is just like too much for it. So pretty, her hair is just really soft. It's like this, such soft hair. Most Egyptians do have naturally curly hair. Over the last maybe year plus, I've gotten messages from some of you for custom videos with like some with hair brushing and like some way, shape or form. So, and I've always had to say, I'm so sorry, I don't have anyone whose hair I can brush, because a lot of women in Egypt cover their hair and they don't show their hair to anyone, so they wouldn't be comfortable even showing it on a video. So I kept having to say, I'm sorry, I don't have anyone, but I was able to ask my friend and she was excited to do it. So for any of you who have been waiting for me to have a friend whose hair I can brush on camera, feel free to message me again and I can ask her if she'd be willing to do a custom video for you. But maybe this satisfied some of your hairbrushing desires already. I just love the sound of the brush on the overalls. Just kind of like pulling her hair up just a bit to get like the nape of her neck. She's like so rested at this point. Very, very relaxed. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope that you have enjoyed, that it was relaxing and restful for you as well. Thank you again to my sweet friend for being our hair model after a long drought of time not having one. Okay, you guys, I hope you have a great rest of your day or night, and I look forward to hopefully seeing you in the next video. Bye for now. Hey you guys, in this video I will be doing my friend's hair and kind of scratching her back, doing a bit of a hair play massage, scalp head scratching, and speaking with you. I've never done a soft spoken version of a hair video, so I hope you guys enjoy. We went on a Target run today and she got this like really cute clip. So let's take that down. This is the clip that she got. We feel like it looks like an octopus or something. Okay. This is nice. I can tell you about her amazing hair. I always show it to you, but it smells so good. It's like shampooed really nicely. Okay. So we will start at the tip. She has really, really long hair. As you can see, it's like literally out of the frame. Here you go. She's been growing her hair long for quite a while. It's been long for, from what I understand, most of her life. Quite long hair. Do any of you guys have really long hair like this? My hair used to be quite long at one point, but it was probably only about this length. She's got like 6 more inches than the longest hair I've ever had. So, she reads your comments sometimes in the videos that I have her in, and she was like, I wish I could respond, and I was like, yeah, go respond. You can respond. So if you have anything you want to share with my friend, maybe she will respond to you. If you need tips on hair growth. I think I was telling you guys about a channel recently called ASMR Twins. They are 2 sisters that have hair like this long, and they do a lot of hair brushing and hair play videos, and I highly recommend their channel. Really, really great, like really relaxing videos, to me at least. So ASMR Twins. You guys, this candle smells so good. I'm hoping that you see it and it gets you in that like mood, restful mood. But it smells like fall in here, like just fall. Last night I was baking the butternut squash from my friend's garden, and just like the smell of it throughout the house was like, it felt like fall and it was delicious. I literally just ate like an entire butternut squash with my friend just now. She was surprised at how much I ate of it. It's delicious. Highly recommend baking your butternut squash. So I've done lots of no talking brushing hair videos with her, so if you love no talking you can check those out too. But we realised I've never done soft spoken before with a hair video. We did a little hair trim in a video a bit back as well. Just a little trim, but if you like the sounds of like scissors and hair cutting, we did that too. It's unbelievable how long. So we were talking with the lady at Target today who was checking out, like helping us check out. And we were purchasing something that like made her talk to us about like that she doesn't sleep well. So I asked her if she'd ever watched ASMR, and she said it wasn't her thing, but it's just really cool because now you can just say, do you watch ASMR, and people actually know what it is. Whereas like 4 even years ago, I couldn't have said that in a store to someone, just simply like, do you watch ASMR, do you know, like, but now she just answers like she knows what it is. I love that. Have any of you guys watched ASMR for like over 5 years? And if so, did you ever explain it to people? Like, I watch this thing called ASMR, or did you just like not tell anyone? Because it was really hard to explain in the beginning. Like, I said this in a video recently, so sorry it's a bit repeat, but my channel I started like 5.5 years ago, and yeah, in the beginning it took like minimum 20 minutes to explain to someone what in the world it was. And they would look at me like really funny the whole time. So it's refreshing when you can just say ASMR and there's not like a 20-minute conversation to follow. So, for you ladies out there, have you ever had your maybe boyfriend or spouse try to brush your hair or play with your hair even? I find that most need to be kind of like taught how to do it because they don't quite know what to do. And they can be a bit like, just like pushing it around a bit. Or like, I have one friend, actually my friends who I live with here, they, the wife, sometimes the husband will start like doing this to her, and then she'll be, oh maybe it's you. Anyway, it's you, right? Okay. Yeah, it's like her husband will start like kind of gently doing this to her hair, and she's like, and maybe stop, and she's like, hey, can you like give me a head scratch, or like you play with my hair, and then suddenly it's like it's it's like, no, do what you were doing before so nicely, just naturally. So beautiful. I hope you guys can see like all of the like golden kind of highlights to the top of her hair. This is just her natural colour. It's pretty with the light there, like this. quite late, and I want her to be able to get home. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Let me know if you enjoyed the soft-spoken version, because again, this is the first time doing that. And if you like that, we can do that again. Alright, bye for now, you guys. Thank you. Hey, you guys. In this video, I'm going to be playing with and combing this incredibly beautiful long hair of this sweet friend of one of my students who agreed to let us film with her hair. This was filmed in India. I used to live there, and so I was back visiting with my students, and I asked one of my students if I could film a hair brushing video on his wife's hair. And his wife was like, wait, I have a friend that has like some of the longest hair in the village, so let me get her for you. And she did. So I was super thankful to my student's wife for what she did for us. As you can already hear and tell, we are in an area where there's a street nearby, and we've got all the honking and all the kids playing, and welcome to India. It was kind of sweet. We're on the rooftop, which is common. Most homes have like a rooftop like this, and families hang their laundry to dry up here. One of my friends had a birthday party up there, so it's a nice space in the middle of all these amazing coconut trees, palm trees. They're coconut trees, but they look the same as like a palm tree or similar. And nearby there was like a group of kids playing. A few of them came up the stairs to check on what we were doing at one point, and that was quite cute. So there's a no talking version of this, and this is a voiceover for the talking version. I will link the no talking version for you below. I did not have my mic when I was on my trip to India, so you can't hear the hair so well, especially with the outside noises. But I just was in awe of the length of her hair. This is just unreal. I'm focusing on the ends of her hair now, just to get any tangles out. so that I can comb like that all the way through her hair. It's just so long though. I would have, I would have loved to seen her brush her hair. Indian women have, generally speaking, have some gorgeous, very long hair often. So this beautiful girl's brother is on the camera for us today. He said he was willing to be our cameraman. I was just going to put the phone down and have it sit still, but he was wanting to help us out, so it's kind of fun to have his movement and his perspective. It turned out that her brother, the one behind the camera, also went to the school that I taught at in India. Years after I taught there, so I never met him there, but it was kind of fun to meet a student of that school who attended after I left. Trying to get a little tangle there. Gosh, I should have interviewed her. What do you do for your hair care routine? How do you shampoo your hair? What's your process when you shampoo it? There's also a huge process of putting in coconut oil. And I think that just genetics definitely play into the amazing hair. I want to give you an idea of what it looks like here from the side. Give her a little head massage. Just to relax her a little bit. Play with her hair. I'm trying to prepare a braid. So I'm separating the hair into 3 parts. Do any of you have really long hair like this that are watching the video? Any of you have long hair? Or maybe not this length, but still very long hair. I think the longest I've ever had my hair was maybe my lower back. You can hear the rooster in the background. This village has tons of hens and roosters. So we're just trying to get all the hair in one braid. Rapunzel vibes. Look at that. It's so beautiful. I'm going to kind of ruffle her hair a bit. This is when the kids came up the stairs to kind of observe what was going on, and they're chuckling and making little comments. It's very cute. Look at the beautiful coconut trees there. If any of you watching are from India and want to share anything about the hair care routine that most women partake in India, like what parts am I missing? I just know about generally washing the hair and of course the coconut oil, and there's usually a time in the evening in India when women sit around and do some nitpicking in each other's hair, and it's kind of like I don't know, just like an actually really nice time. All the women sit together and do that, and the evenings. Often you'll find, I don't know, mothers, grandmothers putting coconut oil in their daughters, granddaughters' hair. It's like a whole process. So I'm curious what other parts of the process there might be. Like, how often would you typically trim your hair when you're growing it out like this, or is that not a thing? Let us know, please. Those little nuggets are coming to watch again. So this is actually their family's home. So it was quite brave of her to let us brush her hair on the roof, because it's not like you would never normally see that. So we kind of stayed in the middle of the roof so that neighbours could not see. But when you live in a small village and everyone knows everyone's business, I give her props for just not worrying about it and enjoying. You can see she's got some waves in her hair. In the middle, the bottom of her hair, she's got some waviness there. The weather in this part of India is extremely humid. I have really straight hair, but when I'm in India my hair is curly, like legit curly, so it's the humidity that does that. So what you're hearing now is an announcement that someone is recorded and is playing, sent on like a car through the village to play this recording over and over, so everyone will hear about local events taking place. So it's like an announcement of something going on and who's going to be there speaking. I'm not 100% sure, let me know if you speak Telugu if I'm correct, but I think that it's an announcement for possibly a church event they were having within the next few days of filming this video. It was like a big deal in this village, so it could be that. But it was also a holiday time there, so it could be some other things. I can't understand Telugu when it's like fast like that or detailed. I can only understand basic, very basic Telugu. That's the language spoken in this part of India. Got a little knot there. Okay, she's talking to the kids here, but I'm going to say goodbye to you guys soon because the announcement's going on and on. Much love to you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope it's relaxing despite all the sounds. Okay, bye for now. Hey you guys. In this video, I'm just going to be brushing my friend's hair and giving her a bit of a scalp massage, some head scratching. this brush instead. And actually, I love the sound of like brushing out naughty hair as ASMR. I love those sounds. But yeah, that's why I put up in the beginning on the screen that it's definitely not a tutorial on how to brush curly hair. It's really for ASMR sounds. So she does colour her hair. It's actually naturally like black colour. So she dyes it where it's like a brown colour. We had a good amount of like outside sounds the night we were filming this. So after I edited it, it was like way shorter than we had filmed, so I doubled it for you guys, which you'll see a bit later. So there could be longer for you and you could hopefully fall asleep to the sounds. So how are you guys all doing? I have been in France for about 4 days now, and I'm doing a voiceover here on this video to get you the talking version of this. I'm having a really, really great time with my friends here. It's been so fun. This is one of the first times I've ever been overseas where it was like just for fun. And some of you probably know I've been overseas a lot, but I've always had like work or like a lot of things I was doing, like taking care of different groups of people. Like it wasn't just like as a tourist or for fun. So I'm just yeah, it's been so cool to get to like just take like a trip actually. I just put out a video last night of tapping at Disneyland Paris. It was so cool to go to Disneyland Paris because I love Disneyland and any of them, you know, but it was just kind of extra special to see the Paris version of it. How it was similar and different. The video that I put out last night was just all tapping and scratching through Disney, so I took tons and tons of footage for you guys though, and I am going to do like an extended version where I show you around the park and not just tapping and scratching, you know, I'm just showing you everything, and so that will come out later. But I wanted to get you the no talking version, just the moments of tapping and scratching on things there in the park. So that's out. I also did like a little walk through this part of this neighbourhood of Paris that I'm staying in, just to kind of show you the streets and the life on the streets and some of the shops, and just let you walk Disneyland Paris, there were signs everywhere saying that it was the 30th anniversary of being open, and I thought, wow, that's actually quite recent, you know. But it sounds like this one in China opened fairly recently. I should look it up, I'm so curious. And of course there's one in Japan. I don't know how long the one in Japan has been there. Anyone who's watching this from Japan, do you know how long Disneyland Tokyo has been open for? Or anyone who's visited it? And anyone from China watching, like, let us know how long Disneyland has been there. And then of course there's the one in Florida, in the US, called Disney World, right? And then there's the one in California called Disneyland. Are there any others that I'm missing? Are any of you guys like really hardcore Disney fans out there? I just really enjoy like Disneyland, the theme park, so much. I think they do such an amazing job of creating like a magical experience for people. They had a parade going through this time, and there were dancers, and I enjoyed the music, and I used to wish that I could do dancing in one of the parades at Disneyland, because I think it's so fun. But I never actually did that. I don't know that I would have actually done it, but it was just kind of a fun like thought. I love performing, and I just think, I don't know why, I love the music so loud, and it's just kind of a fun party on the streets with everyone. Yes, when I was younger, I was like, I considered it for a minute. Like when I was in college.